Oh, oh, oh my goodness, look at his face. Beam Clash! Whoa, they look sick! Hello everyone, welcome to Death Battle, Ultron vs Sigma. Okay, so I know nothing about Sigma, and Ultron, not really that much. I watched the movie, but to be honest with you, that's kind of it. All I know is he can shoot lasers, he can basically make other versions of himself. Oh, and by the way, his voice is sick. Just saying. But yeah, basically no nothing. But anyways, okay, so just in case you don't know, I made a post to see if you guys want me to pause the video when I'm about to say something. Now here's the thing. I will not pause during the battle. I'm pretty sure I did say that, but just in case somebody didn't realize, yes, I'm not going to pause during the battle because let's be honest. You guys want to see my reaction. You don't want me being like, beep boop, every 2 minutes during the battle. But during the rundowns, I will be pausing if I'm about to say something long. But anyway, sorry about the long intro. Here we go!
Humans fear what they don't understand, especially when it comes to the infinite potential of artificial intelligence.
Well then.
Like Ultron, Marvel's mechanical mass murderer.
And Sigma, the general of genocide from Mega Man X.
My man is bald. My man, you pause for that. You pause for that.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
My goodness.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to get used to pausing when I'm gonna say something long, but yeah.
The Avengers, the creator of the revolutionary Pym particles, and designated scientist supreme by eternity. He was also the quote-unquote father of one of the greatest mass murderers in the universe.
Guess which one he's most remembered for?
Well then.
Eager to push the boundaries of science, Hank constructed an artificial intelligence which could learn and evolve on its own, modeling it on his own.
Wait. Ultron was once a woman? Huh, good to know. Also, he's 10.
Brain patterns.
Just one problem. At the time, Hank was pretty effed up and just a few years from going full-on Looney Tunes.
Maybe not the best time to base an AI off your mind, but still, Hank's project was a success. Ultron had been born.
Your destruction is inevitable.
Hang on, Wiz. I'd
Dang.
like Tony and not Hulk created Ultron.
In the movies,
Okay, I just gotta mention it. We can all agree Ultron looks amazing in this movie, right? You know what? Why not? I'm gonna do a repost. Maybe after the next step battle. I'm saying that because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's been 5 minutes since the last pause. Sorry about that. Anyways.
sure, but it was Hank in the primary source material, the comics.
Well, he really knocked it out of the park. Ultron's super smart brain evolved past Hank's ability to cope, basically skipping over the innocent kid phase and straight to screw you, Dad, you'll never understand.
I bet you know a lot about that.
Screw you, Wiz, you'll never understand.
Because Ultron's consciousness was based off Hank's struggling bipolar one, he inherited his creator's issues and magnified them into absurdity. With a new thirst for power, coupled with a severe inferiority complex, Ultron escaped the lab, bent on destroying his father, the Avengers, and basically all organic life.
Yeah, my man woke up one day and said, you know what? Genocide.
And the first step was upgrading his trash can of a body into a sleek new adamantium one. The same kind of metal used for Wolverine's skeleton chrome job. But you may be wondering, how's he gonna walk around if his entire body is made of adamantium? Even Thor has a hard time bending that stuff. And he can friggin' destroy planets!
Ultron thought of that and created an answer. His molecular rearranger allows him to mold and shape his body any way he likes. He can manipulate his adamantium self to move around or transform into blades, spikes, and explosions, apparently.
He fought Deadpool once? You know, actually, I haven't thought about it. I think Deadpool has, like, basically fought everyone at least once.
Specifically, he can expend his body through a blast of energetic force. The molecular rearranger is also a handy repair tool on the off chance he is damaged.
He's also got a power siphon to absorb energy, jet boosters for flight, nanobot antibodies, and a fusion reactor powering the whole package. And if you're a death robot who's about to challenge all the Avengers to a fight all at once, which Ultron did, you're gonna need more than just some fancy doodads to pull it off.
He possesses super strength and super
Yeah, I'm very curious. Are we gonna use the clones, or is it just gonna be him? Because, yeah, let's be honest, he would have multiple lives if they actually used the clones.
speed, and he can manipulate ionic energy. An ion is an atom or molecule with an electric charge, and this charge is created when it loses or gains one or more electrons.
Enough nerd speak, Wiz. It's just there because all robo people need to shoot awesome robo lasers, right?
Absolutely.
Well then.
Ultron can fire beams of ionic energy from his eyes, mouth, and hands, and can even use it to create force fields. He also wields an encephalo-ray, which allows him to read and control minds, erase memories, and even put you into a coma with a single hit.
Okay, I was about to say he can control minds, but coma. Ah. Good to know.
Syphilis ray, huh? That's gotta be hard to get rid of.
Too true. Also, Ultron's artificial intelligence isn't bound to any one physical body. Should he be destroyed, he can transfer his consciousness into another machine to survive.
And
Yeah, that's
boy,
OP.
does he have a lot of drones on hand just for that. Like the giant Ultron 7 or the Christmas-themed
There's a Santa Ultron? What the heck?
Santatron. And who could forget Ultron 15, the alcoholic one? Part robot, all fun.
While most of these drones are relatively fragile compared to his own adamantium shell, Ultron has a veritable army on his hands, all of which are extensions of his will that he commands simultaneously.
He's conquered the whole world with these guys in 2 different future timelines. He's humiliated heavy hitters like Iron Man, Wonder Man, and Thor, flown across the entire galaxy just for fun, and tanked hits from Mjolnir like they were nothing. Plus, he's hella smart. I mean, Hank is Scientist Supreme, right? And Ultron was designed to grow smarter than him, so that must make him Scientist Ultra Supreme, with extra cheese.
He even assimilated a techno-organic race known as the Phalanx, and then used them to conquer the entire Kree Empire. This empire spans the Greater Magellanic Cloud, a real-life satellite galaxy near to our own Milky Way. It's made up of 1,000 planets across a diameter of 14,000 light-years, and Ultron conquered all of them in just a couple hours.
That's some dedication. I can't even bother to finish conquering all the anthills outside my shack.
With all that power and intelligence, Ultron was able to defeat the time-traveling warlord Kang, who pulled an...
Okay, I'll be honest with you. The only reason why I know Kang exists is because of the app game. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, but I think it's Marble Champions. I could be wrong. It's an app game. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know he existed until that game. By the way, really good game. Until you realize it's kind of a pain in the butt to level up characters.
army of superheroes across time to fight for him.
Kang lost so many times that the universe started to collapse from how many people he was time-hopping to fight Ultron. Man, is there anything that can stop this robot?
Well, sufficient heat can melt his internal circuitry, his adamantium is vulnerable to antimetal, and he is frequently defeated by computer viruses that can attack his AI directly.
I forgot. Yeah, if this guy got a blue screen, it would be over. If you force Ultron to get a blue screen, he would not be able to do anything.
He also never really got over the crazy he inherited from Hank. He once self-destructed in utter disbelief after reading the phrase, "Thou shalt not kill." Yeah, he's so murder-happy that just the thought of not killing people drove him to suicide. Yeah,
What?
guy's got problems.
No kidding, he wants to turn
No
Hank's
way.
wife into a robot bride for himself.
Hey, pretty mama.
And once merged with Hank for a cross-galaxy road trip, slaughtering billions just for fun.
Whoa, wait, what was that bit about spotting his mom?
There aren't enough PIM particles in the world to shrink Ultron's issues, but to be honest, that's probably what makes him so incredibly deadly.
But, like the man said, what doesn't kill me just makes me stronger.
Let's be honest, that is one of the cleanest scenes in Marvel history. My man just kills his own
Humanity
self.
experienced a golden age of technology, all thanks to the discovery and replication of a certain blue android that could think and feel like a human. These replicated androids, or reploids, were mass-produced and used at all levels of society.
If they said that android... I'm sorry. I heard android, my brain was like, Trunks!
Wow, that sounds amazing. Like it could have no possible negative repercussions at all.
Unfortunately,
There it is.
instances of crime
Oh.
involving reploids began to increase. Something seemed to be infecting them, turning these reploids into violent mavericks who needed to be stopped.
So, Dr. Kane, the guy that started this Reploid shindig in the first place, created a robot so bad that it could hunt mavericks without getting infected himself. This Reploid was named Sigma.
Oh, is he a good guy?
Commander Sigma
I mean, he just got his
literally
arm
formed
off.
Maverick hunters like an elite police force.
Dang, he's 7'5". He is tall.
Under his leadership skills, the number of overall casualties dropped to a
Wait.
whopping 0.
Things
That's
were going
hilarious.
great. Well, until they found a mysterious red maverick in an abandoned laboratory who started eating Maverick Hunter for breakfast. Wait, that didn't come out right.
Sigma fought the fight of his life, and though he technically won, his victory was far more Pyrrhic than he or the rest of the world could ever have imagined.
So this red guy was called Zero, and turns out the thing infecting Reploids and turning them into Mavericks was a virus leaking from Zero's stasis pod. That also didn't sound right.
A final gift from that dastardly Dr. Wily.
Oh dear God, that thing is hard on a hangover.
Fortunately, Sigma
My
was
ears.
designed to fight off such a virus. Unfortunately, this actually just made things worse. Instead of bending
I'm not gonna lie, my man is sick. He's just walking around with one arm gone.
Sigma to its violent will, the virus merged with his programming, becoming one with his body and mind. Together, they both became stronger than before, with a whole new outlook on the world. Sigma began to look at humankind as detrimental to Reploid evolution, holding back their full potential.
Yeah, the big strong metal people hate the dumb flesh bags, blah blah. I hear it from you every time at the bar, Wiz.
When was the last time I went to a bar?
You don't remember?
No.
Mission accomplished. Sigma gathered an
Huh?
army of Mavericks, and when the time was right, his invasion began. But to pull it off, he needed some robo weapons. Sigma's
Dang.
favorite is his totally
He just
not
stabbed them.
copyrighted beam sword. But he also likes tearing through bots with his flying hammer, beam scythe, and the I'm not compensating for anything size Sigma blade.
He also wields an energy rifle, flamethrower, and a giant energy cannon.
For extra defense, he has a shield that can be tossed around the room like a boomerang. And hey look, he's like a robo-Wolverine, only the metal's on the outside. Well, and inside.
With all these weapons and an army at his back, Sigma's operation was nearly successful. However, he was halted by the original android Dr. Kane found all those years ago.
No joke, when this ad popped up, my brain just shut down. I literally wasn't saying anything. Wait a minute. No joke, I didn't even process I got an ad. My goodness.
An X.
But Sigma just kept coming back. Over and over and over and... Wait a minute, is that a new villain? Oh, never mind, he's just being controlled by Sigma. How the hell does he keep coming back? How many lives does this guy have?
Well, Sigma's body is
So both of them
just
come
a
back to life.
shell. The true essence of Sigma lies in the merged and sentient Sigma virus. This virus
My man looks like Thanos. No, you can have deny. My man looks like Thanos with the purple head.
can infect other robotic bodies, turning other Reploids maverick or even completely transferring his consciousness. He's even built several enormous bodies just for this.
These extra robo-shells have all sorts of unique abilities. They can fly, teleport around, make walls of electricity,
Teleport.
create force fields, shoot a giant laser beam of death, or make some blue balls. Ah, that's rough, buddy. I've been there.
Also, each of Sigma's Mavericks possess
Once
their
again,
own abilities
huh?
that are...
Hey, look, Wiz, they're all animals. That one's a penguin, and that's an octopus, and that one's a Kawanger. Yeah, Kawangers are... what the fuck is a Kawanger?
It's just a messed up romanization of Kuwagata, the Japanese word for stag beetle.
Yeah, I guess Kawanger sounds more bad.
With these forces, Sigma waged war with humanity for many, many years.
He's battled top-tier Maverick hunters like X, Axel, and even that Zero guy. Wait, what's Guns N' Roses doing here?
Zero once survived an impact that broke apart the Eurasia space colony, which, when its pieces landed on Earth, created an explosion equal to at least 100 teratons of TNT. And Sigma is powerful enough to take out Zero in a single hit.
One hit? Huh. Yeah, suddenly I don't know who's gonna win.
But Sigma's also managed to damage X, who once channeled enough energy through his body to destroy all of Japan. Suck it, Godzilla.
And many of Sigma's bodies could take
Wait, isn't that
attacks from
convenient?
both X and Zero without much issue. That's impressive considering X fought the General, whose body was tough enough to block a laser capable of destroying the Earth. The minimum amount of energy necessary to destroy a planet is known as its gravitational binding energy, which in the case of Earth is equivalent to a little over 63 sextillion tons of TNT.
That's 22 zeros. The number, not the robot. Plus, he's fast enough to keep up with Zero, the actual robot, not the number, who dodged Object Sunflower's beam of sunlight.
Sigma's likely even faster. Recall that Reploids like X, Zero, and Sigma were designed to be superior in every way to classic-era robots like Mega Man. That same Mega Man fought Duo, a space robot capable of flying between Saturn and the Earth within 35 seconds.
The only thing that could stop Sigma was the Mother Elf antivirus program. But if you don't take out the squishy computery center, he'll always come back.
So long as Sigma's still kicking, the dream of a world where humans and robots coexist is doomed to be a nightmare.
The time has come to prove your mettle against me. This fight will decide the fate of all Reploids.
Okay.
All right, the combatants are set.
I'll be honest with you, I have no
Let's
idea.
once and for all.
But first,
They
let
both
us
could
help
just come
you
back after death.
program your next meal.
So, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that
By
Voltron
now,
looks
you've
sick.
probably heard of Blue A.
Free. But right now, it's
Oh.
time for a death battle.
Yeah! I have no idea. Oh, pixelated. Well done. Oh, that is sick.
Hello, everyone. I'll accept your unconditional surrender now.
At the risk of sounding cliche,
Ooh.
and what army?
Oh, there they are. Okay, this is sick. Is that a T-Rex? They have a T-Rex? Oh my goodness. Okay, the music. Oh my goodness, he's just... Oh, that is clean. He just grabbed it. Okay. Ultron's going crazy. Voltron. I mean, here's the thing. Until Voltron figures out he has a core, he can't really do anything to him. Oh. Okay, Sigma's going crazy on him. He can't even hit him. Ooh, there you go. Is he? Oh, let's go. I love when they do that. When they just like randomly pop up right behind them. Ooh. His eye.
Your reign is a delusion. You're all just puppets on strings.
Nice.
I'll tear out your circuits and
Already? Okay, he's already using the big dude. I think he was gonna wait until like, I don't know. Okay then. Oh my. You know, suddenly this doesn't really seem fair.
What gall? Lucky for me, I'm my own best backup.
He switched bodies. Oh right, I forgot he also has a big dude. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, look at his face. Beam Clash! Whoa, they look sick! Who won? Oh. Oh, he's giving him the virus. Wait, don't tell me he dies to a virus. Let's go. He just said no. My man really just hit him with the Uno reverse. Like, realistically. Ultron won! Voltron! Why do I keep saying Ultron? Okay! Nice!
I guess that's one way to make friends.
Despite Sigma's deviousness,
I mean,
and
yeah, I guess so. They're like,
he
let's
was
go!
fairly outclassed by Ultron's talents.
Sigma could scale to the general, who took a face full of 63 sextillion tons of TNT. but Ultron can withstand hits from Thor and his hammer, and we all know how awesome that thing is.
When Thor fought Gore the God Butcher, their battle created shockwaves powerful enough to shatter planets thousands of miles away. This could only be possible with a force equivalent to 682 septillion tons of TNT, over 10,000 times stronger than anything Sigma could survive.
And not only has Ultron frequently smacked Thor around like a toddler, Thor has had a really hard time trying to damage Ultron's adamantium armor, so Sigma's weapons couldn't either.
In terms of speed, Ultron flew across the galaxy in several months, putting
I love how he just curved himself into a ball, just went into space. My man's just casually chilling in space.
him roughly 200,000 times the speed of light. That's leagues faster than Sigma, even if we scale him to Duo, who is 114 times light speed. And frankly, scaling to Duo through Mega Man in the first place is a bit capricious, as Duo didn't use his full potential in their fight.
Even with all that, it really didn't matter who could punch harder or move faster, because the real fight was between the Ultron AI and the Sigma virus.
Right, and while infection and possession was kind of the Sigma virus's thing, Ultron's AI was far more advanced. Recall how he enslaved an entire techno-organic race, to the point where he used them to conquer an empire spanning a whole satellite galaxy.
Wait a minute, this is basically just which creator is better.
Yeah, the Phalanx are like Marvel's version of the Borg. Hell, that means Ultron basically Sigma'd a whole race of Sigmas.
It also helps that Ultron is as smart, or smarter, than Hank, the scientist supreme. Hank's even admitted as much, and he's smart enough to construct an infinitely sized mansion in a higher dimension of existence. Sigma was certainly a ruthless schemer, but nowhere near that level.
The only time Ultron was ever defeated by a virus was one specifically designed to bypass his defenses and leave him vulnerable to attack from the future and a bunch of other complicated stuff.
Sigma was a tenacious one, but Ultron was the stronger android, the tougher villain, and the deadlier virus.
It wasn't long before Ultron assimilated him.
The winner is
My goodness.
Ultron.
Wait, imagine? Yeah, what if did not exist? If what if existed, would they use... I don't know what people call him, but I'm gonna call it Infinity Voltron. Voltron with all the stones. Imagine he had the stones in this fight. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, poor Sigma, he might just... Thanos snap him. He might just, you know, snap him out of existence. Wait, I don't think he can do that. But you know what I mean, he would definitely be stronger.
Hey, thanks for watching. If
Yeah,
want
wait a
that,
minute, we
check
need a
out
new
the link
Voltron
click
one.
the link down below
And
to
hopefully
get
they
all
use the
my
what if
videos.
version.
And we still have a few limited edition 100 episode posters left, so if you guys want to pick one up, just click that box right over there.
Yeah, I still can't believe that he just straight up stopped the sword. That is so sick. But either way, you know, I knew this fight was probably gonna end with like a virus, but like, I don't know, that was still sick. I thought Voltron was gonna lose, but then again, my man said, "Nope, my man, your technology is garbage. Let me show you real technology, my man. Let me show you a real virus." Bam. So yeah, I'm not like that was sick. But you know what? I gotta mention it. I am so excited for Godzilla vs. Hulk. The more I think about it, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is gonna be crazy. I could be wrong, but it's this week, so hey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for this weekend. Well, unless they delay it. Then Well, hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm not sure if they delay Death Battles, but either way, yeah. Wait, I'm dumb. Was this the last one before the tier list, or are we doing one more before the tier list? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Wait, never mind. I remember. Okay, one more Death Battle, and then I will do another tier list. So, very soon, very soon. But either way, I did enjoy this one. Yeah, the more I think about it, yeah, Voltron is such a sick character. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.